Hey, welcome to Friendship Shaving. Mark here. As you can see, I'm just finishing lathering up. And the reason I've done that today is to try and keep the video a little shorter, because I'm using my vintage straight razor again today, and I know I take a long time with this one. So this will be my week's worth of shave I've had with the razor, so you'll be able to compare how I shave now with the first video that I did. So I've had an interesting week. It's certainly been a steep learning curve. So we're going to do a quick 2 passes, and then that's as comfortable as I get with the straight razor, and I've just been finishing off with my normal single-edged razor. So one of the things that I discovered was that initially I was holding the razor like this to shave with, and that's okay, but what I've discovered is if you open it 3/4 and hold it this way, I find that to be a much firmer grip. The thumb fits nicely on the bottom there, 2 fingers on the top, and I just find that really quite nice. So we're going to go with that, and let's get going. So one of the important things I've learned is to, and I'll just look in a big mirror, is to stretch the skin. And you maybe can't tell, but I'm trying to get as narrow an angle as possible. So that's that side, quite nice, quite easy on that side. I'll swap now over to the other side of my face. And again, pull the skin. And this side I find a lot more difficult. You can see I've angled my neck down here, so that by the time I straighten my face I've actually shaved well below that jawline, which is a really difficult part for me to get. Now I've taken just a wiping the last bit of hair off the razor. So onto the neck now. And you can see that I'm doing right hand, right side, left hand, left side so far. I keep forgetting to pull my skin. But one of the things, if your hands are a little bit wet and slippy, just rub it on your Allen bar, and that'll make you be able to pull your skin a lot easier. If you've watched the first video, you'll see that I'm already doing much better than I was. But the area that I cannot do is up under here. And I did try the other day to shave with the blade like this. And needless to say, I cut my nose up under there. So I don't advise you try that. So what I've worked out to do is to come in from the opposite side with the opposite hand, you know, right hand, left side. I find that immensely difficult. And especially on this side when I'm coming across with my left hand. I have found that sometimes the blade seems to stick, and what I've found in the last week that often that's because the blade's not wet enough, or because I'm just being a little bit too tentative. I did think I would pick this up quite easily, and I suppose I've done reasonably well in a week, but certainly is a challenge. One that I'm enjoying. The chin is quite difficult because you have to sort of change the angle, but what I've found is with the thumb here you can just change the angle slightly and relatively easily. It's a little bit dry there, it's just snagging a little bit. Now that bit under there, until I work out how to do that properly, I'm going to use a safety razor. But we will work out how to do that, but not just for the moment. So first pass, not bad, certainly an improvement on last week's video. These parts are obviously the best parts that I've done. Still a bit rough on all these other places, but it's only the first pass. So we'll lather up again and we'll go for a second pass, trying to go across the grain. As I said, I do find it difficult to remember to stretch my skin out, and apparently that's pretty essential with straight razor shaving, not only to so you don't cut yourself, but also so that you lift those hairs right out and you cut them. Sometimes I think while I've been shaving this week, I've been going with shaving with the blade. Excuse my hand coming across the video there. Shaving with the blade, I'll just turn it around to demonstrate that you know, too much of this angle, not an acute enough angle. And I think what happens when it's like that, it just drags the hairs, drags across the hairs, but doesn't, you know, doesn't get in there and cut them. So I've been trying to get really quite a nice steep angle, and that's one of the things that I've been working on. So now I'm going to put some alum on my fingers again, because we're going to come across with right hand, left side of face now. So I'm going to pull my ear, I'm just going to get started in the big mirror, and I'm coming across this way now. Blow my cheek out there, and my top lip. Flattening it just for that middle bit. It's hard, that bit under there. But again, not bad. Certainly a lot easier than before. So swap sides now, again, same thing. Trying to get a nice acute angle. Put my tongue in the corner there. Just to get those bits. I wish I was ambidextrous, that's for sure. I'll just swap hands there for that bit. No, I won't, because actually that's more difficult. More water. Ooh, nearly caught myself. I have a little dimple there, and I nearly didn't have it anymore. That is the challenge of shaving with a straight razor, I think. So now on my neck, I cannot shave across the grain on my neck, and I don't think I'd want to with this. I don't even know how you would go about beginning to do that, or if you can do that with a straight razor. So I'm just going to go down again. You can see I'm using short strokes. I think on my first video I was trying to do long strokes to get it all off in one stroke, but shorter strokes is definitely easier. Stretching the neck up. Just rub my Allen block again. Sorry about that noise on the camera. And there we go, we're all done for the second pass. Did I cut myself? I may have just got away with that. It's a bit sore. So what I should do now is just finish off with my single-edged gem heavy flat top razor. But hopefully in the 2 passes that I've done you'll be able to see the difference a week makes in learning to shave with a straight razor. I hope in some ways it's useful to you. Perhaps if you were looking to shave with a straight razor, you might be able to see that that you improve quite quickly. So I should do 2 videos this weekend because I'd like to have a rest for the weekend from using the straight. It takes a lot of concentration. So I shall put this beauty down for the weekend and shave with a different razor, and I have a lovely little brush that I want to show you. So we'll have another video out over the weekend as well as this one. And then the next video you'll see will be a straight razor video, but I'll be shaving for a fortnight then. So again it will be a nice comparison to see in another week how far I've moved on. We'll see, eh? We'll see how we go. So as I say, I hope that's useful to you. Maybe you'll think about getting a straight, or maybe you're in the same boat as I am and you've got one and you hardly know how to use it properly and you're sort of just struggling along with it as best you can. So if that's the case, drop me a line and we can be in this together. Until next time, that's all for now, and I'll see you soon. Take care.